in today's video. I am super excited. It is my favorite time of the year where we talk about our favorite polishes of 2022. This is going to be a collaboration. I will have everybody who is participating's YouTube channel linked down below. Please go check out everybody else's videos, you guys. You'll probably get some like lemmings. You'll probably have some stuff in your collection that like, oh my god, I need to wear it. But I really just enjoy seeing what made people happy throughout the year in polish. And so please check out everybody else's videos. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I just wanted to thank you all for checking in on me on Instagram and YouTube, and for all the well wishes and prayers for my surgery. You guys are amazing as usual, and like I just really appreciate you all very much. Everything went well for the most part. There was a few complications. I took some footage and I am planning to film a video kind of about the experience of Mayo Clinic. Like, I hate saying things are like life-changing, but I feel like it was a life-changing experience in a lot of ways. So I will be hoping to film that coming up in case y'all are interested. But anyway, I'm back to talk about my top polishes of 2022, and I love these type of videos. I love watching other people's videos to see like what they were drawn to. Some of these polishes are older and were not released in the year, but I've barely gotten around to wearing them. Some of them were released this year. Some of it is PR that like I swatched and I was just like, oh my gosh, and I could not bear to remove the polish from my hands. And so I was trying to get down to 22. I failed. I failed. But I have about 25, I believe, to talk about. And so I definitely want to get started because it's a lot. So I'm not going to go in any particular order, like most favorite to least favorite or anything like that. I may bunch brands together, and then if I have like just the one brand by itself, I'll talk about that by itself. But these are just all things that really made me happy and like I thought were just very beautiful and I liked for different reasons. So first polish I want to share with you guys is from Passport Polish, and this is called Dominican Republic. So Passport Polish is kind of, Passport Polish is sort of like a themed brand. All of the polishes are named after like travel destinations, and they had a like really amazing sale. I think I picked up this polish for like $2.50, and some of the stuff I got I was kind of I feel like when I shopped the site, I haven't been on in a while, I felt like the swatch pictures were a little lacking, and I kind of would hope that maybe they were able to remedy that since I have shopped. Because some stuff I was expecting like a different finish than I got, or like, I don't know, just some stuff seemed different than it was. But for $2.50 it was kind of like okay. But this was a hit, you guys. Formula on this was a little bit tricky or like odd. I mean, it worked out okay. It wasn't amazing formula, but it was good. This reminded me of like a sour apple on the nail, you guys. Like a sour apple candy, or like if you remember those suckers, they're like green and then they put the caramel on them. I think they come out in the fall. I'm obsessed with those. Kind of was giving me that kind of vibe. I loved it on my skin tone, y'all. It was just like so happy to me. It was just a happy color. What's funny, so my youngest son is actually in college right now, and he is playing baseball in college, and he has this little friend from the Dominican Republic, and he brought him home with him for Thanksgiving. And he's a little cutie, his little friend. But it was so funny because he's from the Dominican Republic, and so when he came, my son was like, he doesn't really speak that great of English. I thought he spoke English really well, but then when my parents started speaking to him in Spanish, like he really came out of his shell. And so he was like so excited talking to my parents, and it was just really cute. And he was kind of telling us about the food he likes and like, you know, the beach and just the differences and stuff. And he was just a really sweet kid. But one night he was in my son's room blasting Bad Bunny, you guys, like blasting. And me and my son were in the living room laughing, and he started singing, and I was like, oh, he's singing now. And my son's like, he's probably dancing too. But I am obsessed with Bad Bunny. And when he came out of the room, I was like, oh my god, I love Bad Bunny too. And like he got all embarrassed. And so the Dominican Republic name of this polish made me think of him. Like just a sweet kid, you guys. Like when my kids bring friends home, like it just makes me happy because sometimes my kids don't bring friends home because they're like, you're embarrassing. And this kid stayed with us like for Thanksgiving break, and like I made them food, and like he was just like, your mom makes really good this and your mom makes really good that, and he would just be like, thank you, I haven't eaten like home cooked food in so long. And it was just a really nice experience. And so that reminded me of this too. But super really fun polish. Next up I have this Cadillacquer. This is called Solitude, and it's sort of like a neon pink crowley, and then it has a bunch of different purple glitters, and it was so fun, you guys. It was a little on the sheer side. I did need 3 coats to get opaque, but the coats just went on super nice. Like all the glitter spread out really nice on the nail. You didn't have to like place glitter or fish glitter, or like sometimes with crowleys you can get all the glitter like towards the tip of the nail and not distributed evenly. This did not have any of those issues. This was not released this year. This is an older polish. I think I bought this in a D-stash a while back and I just hadn't gotten around to it. Cadillacquer is a brand that I was a little hesitant with due to price. And then when I like jumped on the bandwagon, it's totally worth it. The price just doesn't bother me anymore. If I see something from them that I like, I will pick it up, because I have not been disappointed with any Cadillacquers I have tried. You guys know me in a pink. I feel like it's a Barbie pink. Then you get that really beautiful purple. Gorgeous manicure, you guys. I really liked this. I was obsessed with it. It just like bright pinks just make me happy. They give me life. And this polish just like gave me life. So this one again was Solitude. Then, oh, you guys, I was obsessed with this one as well. This is OPI's Rated Pea-G. When this collection came out, I think it was like a Hollywood collection or like some sort of California themed collection. This caught my attention like right away. I was like, I need to have this polish. Then it kind of took me a while to pick it up, and then it took me a while to wear it per usual because I have so much stuff. And so when I finally got it on my nails though, like it was an obsession. I could not stop staring. It's just one of those creams, like formula was perfection. It's just one of those creams, like I tell you guys, I am obsessed with a good cream, and this is a amazing cream. Like this is what all my cream polish dreams are made of, and it was beautiful on my skin tone. I had seen this on a lot of other people, and I feel like it was flattering to a lot of people. Like I did not see a swatch of this on anybody that I just did not like completely become obsessed with it on. And this was sort of like when I was getting into starting to want to take like artsy fartsy photos as well of my polishes instead of like your straight up swatch picture. And so like I feel like I got some really fun artsy fartsy pictures, and like it was just a vibe and I was feeling it. And so good, you guys. If you love green polish and like you're on the lookout for something new and you don't have this, I would get it. It was so good, and I feel like it works for like a lot of different seasons. I wore this in the spring, but I could totally see this in the fall. I feel like it has a little bit of brightness like for summer, like if you're not all out crazy blinding neons like I am, like this could carry you into that. And just so good, you guys. When OPI does a good cream, OPI does a good cream. Like that's just the way it is. Then I have this Different Dimensions. This is called Hurley. I think this came out in 2020 or 2021, so it's not new. But I bought this at the end of 2021 during a Black Friday sale. And my friend V had swatched this, and when she posted the swatch pictures, I was just like, because it was so gorgeous, and it's just like my kind of polish, right? It's like a bubblegum sort of neonish pink. It's a crowley. It has like bright turquoise glitters. And I asked V, I'm like, do I need this? And she was like, you need this. So I went for the sale. I picked up a few other things, but I made sure to grab this. This is so good, you guys. Formula was opaque in 2 coats, which is amazing for a neon. Again, glitter payoff was perfect. Everything laid perfectly, like nothing needed to be manipulated or messed with. You put the top coat on and it's just like, just amazing. I mean, I don't even know what else to say. It's perfect on my skin tone, I felt. I feel like if you're of a deeper tone, you're really gonna enjoy this. This is the kind of color I see looking good on a lot of different skin tones, but on deeper tones, amazing. I definitely could see myself wearing this like multiple times a year if I had not such a large collection, because it just was so pretty and so good. And so this is Different Dimensions Hurley. Then I have one Emily Damali to talk about, and this is called Tide Pool. This is a turquoise crelly with like darker blue glitters. I wore this for my son's high school graduation. It did not go with my dress. I did not care. Like, I saw it on my rack and I was just like, you need to wear this. Like, it's been there. You've been wanting to wear it. Get it on your nails. It was so good, you guys. Great formula on this. 2 coats to get opaque. The glitter went on really nicely on the nail, as like all these other crellies I'm talking about. Like, nothing needed to be placed or manipulated. Great glitter payoff. You put on a glossy top coat, you're done. You feel like just $1 million because this polish is so good. This is another polish like I could see myself wearing multiple times a year if I didn't have so much to try and get through. Like, it brought me joy and it made me happy, and it was eye-catching and it was bright, and it was like all the things that I think about in the summer in a bottle. I feel like Emily Damali is a little bit of an underrated brand. Like, I feel like I don't see a lot of people talking about Emily Damali, and sometimes I don't even see a lot of swatches of people wearing Emily Damali. And this is another brand that I just feel like has never let me down. Like, I've bought a ton of Emily Damali's, mostly on sale from either her site or from Colors for Nails, I believe, usually does like a pretty good Black Friday sale. And the ones that I've tried, you guys, I really, really enjoy. I have a lot more that I need to try, but like, they're just good. So if you haven't tried Emily Damali, or you're on the fence about Emily Damali, I would definitely pick some up and see what you think, because I think they're a very amazing brand. And this one again was Tide Pool. Last I checked, it was still on the site. So if you and I have similar polish tastes and you're looking for like some new glitter crelly, I would definitely snatch this up. Then I have a couple of KBShimmers to talk about. So this one is called Superior Sunset, and this was from May 2022. It was based on a sunset on Lake Superior. And you guys, oh, so good. Like, it's just like, it's amazing. So it's purple, then there's like green shimmer, and then there's like iridescent flakies. I feel like the green shimmer kind of hides on camera because I just have a lot of lighting, but like when I pull it down, you can really see that green shimmer. My swatch pictures will show the green shimmer really well, I think. You guys, so good. Like, so good. And then I saw people posting swatches of this after they received it from PPU, and I was like, this is just amazing on everyone. Great formula. If you've tried the KBShimmer reflective glitters, they all have a very similar application. They're like kind of thick, but not too thick. And you can usually get them opaque in 2 coats. They do dry a bit gritty, so I do recommend either like a glitter smoothing top coat or 2 coats of your regular top coat, or if you don't mind that gritty feel, you know, just 1 coat of top coat. But so good, you guys. Like, so good. The only thing that I see going forward with some of these, because I was going through some of my KBShimmers to find this, is that the reflective glitters do tend to kind of get a little bit dry in the bottle after you've opened them. So I do think these are going to require thinner, like at some point in time. But this one looks like I could literally just put it on right now, and not too thick. Yeah, this one is not having that issue, but some of the other ones I did have that I had swatched in the past did seem like, oh, they could use like a couple drops of thinner. But amazing, you guys. Like, the purple with the green shimmer, oh, just perfection. Amazing polish. KBShimmer is like such a good brand, you guys. Like, I just feel like they're reliable. I know that's not like new and exciting, but it's like reliable. Like, you're gonna get a good polish, you're gonna get it at a good value. You're going to order stuff and you're just not going to be disappointed. Like, she never has bad formulas. In my opinion, she like never has a flop. It may be a matter of like personal taste if you like something, but nothing is ever like, oh, this formula was horrid, or like this just isn't, it changed color. Like, I've never had that happen. I've been purchasing from KBShimmer like for a long time, and I've also swatched for KBShimmer for several years, and like, she is just, she's right on time. She is reliable. She's right on time. And then I have this other one. It's called It Scares Me. This was from September PPU. Look at this glow. Oh my gosh. This type of like winey purple type of color is like my jam. For fall, I just feel like it's very flattering. I feel like it's very vampy but chic, but still kind of giving you color, and like I just, oh, I'm obsessed with it. And this was so good. My swatch pictures, I feel like, do this justice. Sometimes like polishes are so pretty, I'm like, I just can't capture it, I give up. But this one, I feel like I did a pretty good job, and it's so good, you guys. Like I feel like it's just like I can't, it's good. That's all I'll say. This was limited edition, obviously, for PPU, but if you picked it up and you haven't worn it, it's good. It's good. Then I have a couple of Colores de Carols. The first one, the label fell off this. I don't know. Maybe it didn't have a label. I don't know. But I believe this was part of the spring collection, and I should look. I don't see it on the site anymore, so maybe you can't get it anymore. Okay, so I think this is called Champagne Bubbles. And it's so beautiful, you guys. It's like a grandma shade, but like not your regular grandma. My grandma's dressed up, she's about to go to the club, she has a hot date, she is like in it to win it for the night. It's not like my grandma's knitting a sweater. Like this is not that grandma. This grandma is like this grandma's on fire. Like that's just all there is to it. It's so sparkly, it's so beautiful. Like it's a neutral, but then it's not a neutral because it's just so sparkly and blingy, and like it's just everything. It's everything. You know how much I love grandma shades, you guys. This like sort of like mauvey pinky kind of thing, but then when you like bling it up and you make grandma like a disco queen, it makes me even happier. And it's so good. It had a good formula. 2 coats to get opaque, you guys. This was amazing. I really enjoyed this whole collection. I was kind of like reflective glitter, because I feel like everything's been reflective glitter. But then when I tried these, I was like, oh, it wasn't like over deep. It wasn't like an overdose of reflective glitter. Like it had just a little hint. And then it was sort of like foily and like holographic. And I really love a foil finish. I think that they're amazing. I was obsessed. Like, I don't even know what else to say. Like, this grandma just, I wish this grandma was my grandma. Like, it was perfection. So, this one, again, was, I believe, Champagne Bubbles. I'm pretty sure. Like, 99% sure. Champagne Bubbles. I don't know what happened to the label. And then I have a couple of more Colores de Carols. These were part, I believe, of her summer collection. This one is Watermelon King. So this is like a very bright sort of neonish bubblegum pink, but then it has like these matte black glitters and like iridescent flakes. I am obsessed with matte black glitters in all kinds of polishes, as you guys know. Like if you give me this speckled egg situation, I'm obsessed. Anything speckled egg on the nails, like sign me up. And when you put it in a pink, like done. done, take all my money. It's like all of my favorite things in one polish bottle. This had a great formula, 2 coats to get opaque, which is amazing for a neon polish. And then like the glitters just again came out really nicely on the nail. I really enjoyed this. I went to swatch it and then I was like, Lord have mercy, I'm not going to take this off. I'm just going to paint my other hand and go around and be behind on swatching because I have to wear this. And a few of the polish in this collection, like I did that with, I just wore them for like a few days because I was like, oh, I don't want to take it off. So good. This whole collection was actually really, really good. I don't know if it's still available, but if you like neons and stuff and it is still available, I would go look because, oh, they were so good. Second one from this collection is Palm Tree, which is like a very beautiful, sort of like teal cream. I don't think it's turquoise. I definitely feel like it's more teal. Again, it has the matte black glitters and iridescent flakes. I put this on and I was just like, okay, I'm done swatching for the day. I probably had like a ton of polishes to swatch too. Like I usually set a goal, like I want to swatch 5 today, or I want to swatch 10 today, or whatever it is. And then, like when polishes like this come around, like my whole schedule comes to a screeching halt because I'm just like, okay, I'm done with that. I'm just going to put this on and start my nails the rest of the day. Like swatching be damned. And, this was another one of them, and I feel like this is just super flattering to my skin tone. I think if you're my skin tone or darker, like it's just perfection. I love this type of green. It's summer to me. It's bright, it's happy, it's just fun. And so again, great formula on this one. 2 coats to get opaque. The glitters go on really nice on the nail, and just like summer perfection on the nail. All your summer polish dreams come true in this one bottle. So if you again have similar polish taste to me, I would definitely check out this collection, you guys. Like, it was, all of it was good. All of it was good. But these two were probably like my absolute, look at them together. Like, just look at them together. Green was the color of the summer. It was trending all year, but like in summer, like green was just like sizzling hot. And I feel like I definitely picked up on that with a lot of the greens that I wore and adored. But this particular shade of green was like hot fire in summer, and this polish was just so good. I think the new Pantone color of the year came out, and I can't even remember what it is, but I need to look. I want to know what's going to be like trending. I haven't even like looked at spring trends or anything yet. I'm kind of behind schedule with that. So then next I have a few Wildflower lacquers to talk about. These are basically all the Wildflower lacquers I've worn all year. So that's how that's going. First one is going to be What If You Miss, and this is from Polish Gamers box, so this is no longer available. Thank the Lord that I picked this up, because it's amazing, you guys. I did like a twinning mani with this with Amy, Ebony, and Catalina, and oh my gosh, it was so good on everybody. It had an amazing formula. It's like a chameleon polish too. Like, I felt like depending in different lightings, like it looked pink, it looked maroon, it looked magenta, it had holographics, it had glow, it had like, it was everything. Great formula on this. 2 coats to get opaque. I'm new to the Wildflower brand. I held off on Wildflower for a really long time, and then like I just dove in head first, and I've worn a few of the polishes that I've picked up, and you guys, like, they're just so good. They're so good. Like, I see why the hype is there now, and I could kick myself for a lot of things that I have not picked up. I saw she's gonna re-release the Croning. I have kicked myself for not buying that and tried to buy it in D-stashes and done in search ofs to like no avail. And if I did find it, like, I would probably owe $1 million or something, and like I don't have that kind of money for polish. And so she's re-releasing it. So like I literally have a calendar date set. I'm like, I'm buying it. I might buy 3. Like, I just might be like, here, give me 3. Because I could just kick myself for that one. Kick myself over and over. But I did get this one, and it's good. Then I wore Slug Bug 2.0 from Wildflower Lacquer. You guys, oh my gosh. This was a stainer, be warned. It stained me like a mother. And I did wear a base coat. But it's so good. It has a great formula. It could like pretty much be a 1-coater if you're really careful. It's extremely pigmented, hence the staining. And I felt like it was a touch thick, so I did have some chipping issues with it. But I don't even care. I don't care. This is like an elevated version of Every Month is Oktoberfest, I felt like. That's a really good OPI polish, and I felt like this is that, but like maybe 20 times better, or like 20 times more exciting. I was obsessed with this. I felt like a total like grunge vamp queen. Like, take me back to like 1996, 1997. Like, I'm Alicia Silverstone in the Aerosmith videos with the flannel shirts and the Levi's, flashing my tummy, and I'm dating Kurt Cobain, and all of that's happening. I'm not Courtney Love though, because Courtney Love, I don't think I want to be Courtney Love. But so good, you guys. So good, you guys. And I didn't have a crush on Kurt Cobain, actually. My crush from the grunge era was the lead singer of the Stone Temple Pilots. Oh my gosh, you guys. I was obsessed with him. And I was also obsessed with Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam. Those were like my 2 grunge go-tos. So I was dating one of them, but I was wearing this polish, and it was 1997. And it's just like grungy, vampy goodness, you guys. Oh my gosh, so good. Like, if you didn't get this, I hope it comes around again and get it, because it's good. Then I wore Wildflower's Lacquer's Lick Rust in another twinning manicure with both Amy's, Amy Sue, Amy Murphy on Instagram, Catalina Ebony. And you guys, oh my god, it was so good on everybody. This sort of reminds me of like a beetle. Like, if you see these pictures of beetles, like you were like, oh, kind of has like a beetle shell kind of effect. So good. Very pigmented as well, but did not stain. And I also did not have chipping issues with this. I think I wore it for like a week and it was so good. This is like something that like I would literally look at my hand and just be like, oh my gosh. And then like I would be driving, I'd be like, oh my gosh. I'd be typing, I'd be like, oh my gosh. It was good. Like if you're into Pruglies, this is like a beautiful, beautiful Prugly, and it's just good. I'm gonna, like, every time I say good, you guys could probably take a drink and be drunk after this video is over, but so good, so good, so good. I have a bunch of Moonshine Manis to talk about, you guys. I feel like Phoebe is killing it. Like, I have been swatching for Phoebe for a little bit. I want to say maybe a year, maybe a little more than a year. But I just feel like lately and recently, some of the stuff that she was releasing, like, was like mind-blowingly good. And not to say she hasn't been doing that for a while, I just haven't been swatching for her for super, super long. But a lot of the stuff she was sending out, like, I was just blown away by. And so I have a lot of Moonshine Mani to talk about. First one is gonna be Allstar 2.0, and this was from her Moonshine Mani Comeback August 2022. So this was, I guess, released at some point in time, and then she brought it back, but it's like a 2.0 version. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so good. I feel like the bottle isn't even as pretty as it is like when you get it on the nail, and usually it's opposite. Like, usually the bottle's amazing, and then on the nail you're kind of like, or like it'll match. But this is like, the bottle looks pretty, but then on the nail it's like even better than that. And that's rare to me. That's in my personal opinion. Great formula on this. 3 coats to get opaque, kind of thinner coats so you don't get a lot of, you know, like build up. But so good. You put a glossy top coat on this, you guys. It's like a very ethereal on the nail. Very, like fairy, like on the nail kind of thing. It was good. And this is another one, like in different lightings. It's sort of like a chameleon. When I was driving, I was like, man, this is so good. Like, I would get into like the lighting in the bathroom at work, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is so good. And the lighting in the bathroom at work usually isn't that good. I feel like the only good thing, or the only thing that is highlighted by the lighting in the bathroom at work, is my white hairs. Like, when I go to wash my hands, like they're like twinkling like diamonds in my scalp. And that's like the only thing that looks twinkling and amazing in that lighting. But this polish in that lighting was like, like I was like, oh, look at my diamonds on my scalp, and then, oh, look at my nails. And so good, you guys, so good. I think this is still available. It's amazing. Pay attention to Moonshine Mani, people. I am telling you, pay attention. Then she did, here's another one. She had like a collection based on, it's called Slow Your Roll Part 3. So I think this was based on Paul Rudd's acting roles, I believe. Or maybe some of them were based on Paul Rudd. I don't remember specifically. I love Paul Rudd, by the way. I think he is so adorable in Clueless. And then, like, the dude doesn't get old. Like, don't even ask me what he drinks. Like, he must drink, like, I don't know, like angel's pee or something, so that he stays youthful. But this is based on Ant-Man, and I believe he's in that role. I don't know. I don't pay attention really to Marvel. I'm not sure what goes on in the Marvel universe, Marvel sphere. But this, you guys, oh my gosh, so good. It's a bright, sort of like corally orange neon, and then it has all these beautiful black like glitters and flecks. So again, it's like the speckled egg look, but then in neon, because usually you see speckled egg sort of in pastel. And I'm here for speckled egg everything. Like, if you can give me speckled egg in every single color of the rainbow, like, I would buy the whole collection. This was good though. Formula was amazing for a neon. 2 coats to get opaque. All the glitters and specks like spread out really, really nicely. It's really nice on darker skin tones. I could see this as a pedicure. Again, this was one I started swatching it, and then I was just like, okay, swatching done for the day. Paint the other hand, top coat it, call it a day, stare at your nails for the rest of the day, and forget about your swatching commitments. Like, that's what happened. So good, you guys. I loved this one. Then she did a collection based on Olivia Newton-John. I was so sad when she died, you guys. I am obsessed with Olivia Newton-John in Grease, but I also am obsessed with Olivia Newton-John in Xanadu. Please tell me y'all have watched Xanadu. It's cheesy kind of, but it's good. Like they're on roller skates. It's a musical. Like what more do you need? And her song Magic. Oh my gosh, I listen to that like at least once a week to this day. I think she is like an angel in that video, like so beautiful. And then do you guys remember the Let's Get Physical video? Oh my god, so I watch YouTube, or not like I don't watch it, but I have it kind of playing while I work to hear music. Like I put on headphones and then like I'll work on my spreadsheets or my budgets or whatever, and I'll have kind of like music playing on YouTube. I have two monitors, and like I have my spreadsheet here, and then I'll have like my YouTube off to the side or whatever. So anyway, I was listening to Magic and Xanadu and the Grease soundtrack, and then the video for Let's Get Physical came up, and I was like, oh, I haven't seen this video in forever. So like I started paying attention to the video, and I was like, what is this? Like the men in it, I'm sure were like 80s hot at the time, but I was just like, what were people's tastes in the 80s, or like people's definition of like hot men? Because I wasn't feeling it. Like it was not a vibe. I was like, this is disturbing my mind right now. So if you haven't watched that video in a while, like pull it up and tell me what y'all think, especially if you're like my age. Like do you remember that being hot? Because I was like, like I need to like wash my eyes. And then I started watching this new TV show called Welcome to Chippendales on Hulu. So it's kind of like the starting up of Chippendales, which was started by a man, by the way. I'm kind of like saying too much, but I think it's good. It's a little out there, like don't let your kids watch it, but I find it good television. And again, kind of set in the 80s, and then, you know, we all know what Chippendales, but I was like, did people find this hot? Apparently they did, because Chippendales, I made millions, but I was just like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm glad I wasn't like in dating age of the 80s, because it was weird. It was like a weird time, I feel. So anyway, let me know if you guys are watching Welcome to Chippendales on Hulu, or let me know if you remember the physical video and what are your thoughts on the men in the video, because I was just like, this ain't doing it. This is not a vibe for me. So anyway, back to reality, back to what we're talking about. So this one is Hopelessly Devoted to You, and it's like a neon pinky coral. It has, again, some like black flecks, and then it has some iridescent flakes. It's so good, you guys. Again, if you're my skin tone or like you're deeper, you're gonna love this. I think the collection is still available. Great formula, 2 coats to get opaque. You guys just know I love my neons, and this just was so good. I thought great formula. Just neons can be tricky, and like this just really did it for me. And then this was also from the Olivia Newton-John collection, and this is You're the One That I Want. You guys, I talked about this in my favorite pinks video. It's so good. Great formula, 2 coats to get opaque. It's very glowy and like very shimmery and very like dimensional on the nail. When I swatched it, I could not stop staring, and I literally wanted to, again, just abandon my commitments and wear it, but I was really, really behind at this time, so I was just like, take it off. But I was so sad to take it off, because it's good. Like it's good. It has like a little bit of like holographic fleck in it. It's good. And I feel like these glowy type of polishes aren't always necessarily my thing. I feel like getting into Wildflower has kind of gotten me more into them. And this one, just, I was like blown away. If you love a glowy pink, you guys, go get this. It's good. So good. So good. Then I'm going to pretend these are one polish, because they all came out in one collection, and maybe it makes it seem like I'm not talking about so many polishes. But this was part of her Beetlejuice Halloween collection from this year, you guys, and the whole collection was good, but I was obsessed with these specifically. So these are like glitter crowleys. This one is called the Bio-Exorcist. It's a neon green with like purple glitters and iridescent flakes and stuff. Great formula on this for neon. Perfect for Halloween. It's like a perfect witch green, I feel like. And then this one is called It's Showtime. Just a very beautiful sort of like violet Halloween purple. Like these two together just say like witch socks to me, or like witch costume. And then there's an orange, and this is called Handbook for the Recently Deceased. So I wanted to show it to you against the Ant-Man, just so that you could see they are different tones. It's very bright, but I don't know if I would say it's neon. But oh, you guys, these together, I wore them in a Skittle Mani, and I twinned with Amy Sue, and oh my god, they were so fun. Like Amy Sue's Mani was so cute. I thought my Mani was so cute. So good. If you missed out on these, I'm sorry, because I know they're no longer available. But just like everything that I love about Halloween, just these did it for me. I'm always on the hunt for like festive polishes and like themed polishes for like my favorite holidays, which would be Halloween and Christmas. And these just like did it. This was one of my favorite Halloween releases in a while, and it was just so good. So amazing. I told you guys, get on Moonshine Mani's fanbook page, like follow them, get on Phoebe's level, because Phoebe's on a new level right now. Then I have Orly's Tangerine Dream. So I don't believe this came out this year. I think it came out last year, or maybe even 2 years ago. But I put this on, you guys. It's sort of like mac and cheese or like Cheeto dust on the nail, which I'm obsessed with. And it had a great formula, 2 coats to get opaque, you guys. If you're my skin tone or darker, like it's perfect. I just feel like Orly does some of the best neons in the business, and I feel like they're another brand that are a little bit underrated. I did do the color pass last year and this year, and I feel like last year I was a lot more satisfied with what I received. This year I was a little I felt like the summer collection this year just had no neons, which disappointed me. But I do feel like it was similar to the Lisa Frank release, which I wanted, but then when I got the summer collection this year, I kind of was like, this isn't what I wanted. It never satisfied, right? Never satisfied. So I haven't worn any of those polishes. And then I feel like the fall collection release I did not enjoy, or winter, whatever it was. It was kind of like muted metallic kind of thing. Like I just wasn't a fan. So I don't think I'm going to renew my color pass, because I got all this really fun stuff, not this year, but last year, and I have barely even worn it anyway. And so I'm just like, okay, you don't need the color pass. Like, back away from the color pass. But Orly just does some of the best neons in my opinion, and this was a really, really good one. So if you have Tangerine Dream and you haven't worn it, I would definitely get it out and wear it like in the summer, or if you don't care what you wear and you wear whatever whenever you want, this is good. Then I have a couple of more Halloween polishes. This is Gossamer Gets a Mani from Stella Chroma. This was from PPU, so it's no longer available, but I was just mesmerized by this polish, you guys. I wore it around Halloween time, and like I just could not stop staring at my nails. It made me so happy. Like, it's fun and happy, but I felt like in a weird way it was also chic. I just kept like noticing myself looking at my nails and being very happy when I had this on, and I got a few compliments on it as well. It's like a sort of burnt orange crelly base with yellow and black glitters, or like candy corn, and it's the first Stella Chroma I believe I've tried. I think I have a couple more Stella Chromas, but I haven't worn them yet. And great formula. Like, this applied in 2 coats like perfection. There's a lot of like, you know, the glitters aren't tiny, but they went on really nice. Sometimes larger glitters can be a little hard to work with. This was not, and so I really enjoyed this. And then this was my first Never Naked by Jackie polish. This is made by Nurse Jackie on Instagram and YouTube. So if y'all follow her, she does have a polish brand. You follow her Instagram, it's called Never Naked by Jackie. And then I think to order, you just message her. That's what I did. I sent her a message. I was like, hey, I would like to have rotten pumpkins, please. And then she mixed it up and sent it, and it got here pretty quick before Halloween. So I had seen, I think she had swatched it and like posted it on Instagram, and I was like, what is this? And so I had to have it. It was so cute. It's sort of like a burnt orange, again, crowley base. And then it has like blue little glitters. They look kind of black in the base, but they are blue. And then I think the other glitters are yellow, or they could be white and they look yellow in the base. I don't know. I love the name though, Rotten Pumpkins. Like, that's adorable. Great formula on this. It was 2 to 3 coats to get opaque. I think if you had longer nails, you would need 3. But it's just adorable name, cute polish, great formula. I wore this for my Halloween manicure, you guys, and it was so cute. Like, I was obsessed with it. And so I definitely plan to try more Never Naked by Jackie. If you guys haven't tried, I would look at her stuff, because I've seen more swatch people wearing stuff and posting swatches, and it's really, really cute. So support small indie brands and support Miss Jackie. She's a sweetheart. Great polish, you guys. I just like this had my heart for Halloween. And then I have a couple of last things I wore for the year. I have Pinup Paints Eartha. You guys, oh, this was so good. So it's like a brownish kind of polish, but then it has all this green shimmer. Like, oh, it's so good. So the shimmer you see in the bottle is like even better on the nail. And like I was saying earlier, usually that's not the case. Usually it's the other way around. But this, like, you literally move your hands and it's like a million different colors. It's sort of a Prugly as well, which you guys know I'm obsessed with, but then kind of like a grandma too. Like, it has this sort of like earthy type of brownish mauve type of color. Great formula, 2 coats to get opaque, you guys. I'm obsessed. If you guys have not tried Pinup Paint, I have a few polishes from them that I do enjoy. They also do makeup. She makes like eyeshadow palettes and stuff. I have a few of those and they're very nice as well. But this, go get you one. Like, if you're obsessed with shimmer polishes, go get this. That's all I'll say. Go, run, don't walk. Run, don't walk. It's good. And then last up, Essie's Angora Cardi. I know this is an older polish, but I had never worn it because I am insane. And your girl V, she was like, wear it. So I was like, okay. I wore this for Thanksgiving this year, you guys. Oh my god, it's so good. This is like skyrocketed to one of my favorite grandma type polishes. I love these type of like mauvey, plummy, purpley, pinky kind of shades. I just think they're super flattering. It's had a great formula. I think could be a 1-coater if you're careful with application on shorter nails, but the 2 coats went on so good. I felt like I could polish my nails blindfolded with this and like it would be amazing. So good. More recently, so it has like the little bit wider Orly brush, Essie brush, which I really enjoy. I wish Essie, oh my god, I can't speak. I wish Essie would have done this sooner. Like, I have a lot of older Essies that I feel like I just don't wear because of the brush. I've actually ordered replacement brushes and just like haven't gotten around to like replacing the brushes. This was good, you guys. So good. If you are obsessed with grandmas, like I am obsessed with grandmas, like get you this because it's good. Grandmas and the grandma shades like are so flattering. Like, grandmas know what's flattering, like they just do, and this is it. So that's like a lot of polish. I probably had more than 25. I was probably lying. But this is everything that like caught my attention, that I really enjoyed, that I really loved for 2022. I'm really excited for 2023 to see what new polishes come out. Like, what's the new reflective glitter of 2023 that we'll be sick of. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what brands come up. If, you know, favorite brands stay favorite brands. I'm sad for Bee's Knees Lacquer closing, but like, what's gonna fill Bee's Knees Lacquer's place, things like that. I'm really excited for the new year. I was thinking of making a polish and like channel goals video. Let me know what y'all think about that. Do we care? Do we not care? And I'm planning to have a video about my surgery experience as well. And I'm looking out. I think Pantone Color of the Year was already released, but I don't remember what it was. I want to say it was a pink, but I could be wrong. Maybe a video on that coming up soon as well. But let me know if you guys wore any of these polishes this year. Do you have them? Do you love them? What were some of your favorite polishes of the year? So make sure you check out everybody else's videos. I'll have them in the description box down below, and see what other people enjoyed as well. It's like my favorite time of the year because I just love seeing what everybody else loved. So definitely check everybody else out, you guys. And that is it for this video. If you liked it, please make sure to click the like button down below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. And thanks you guys for watching. I will see you on the next video. I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.